first of all, welcome to Southampton Football Club officially this time. How pleased are you to have joined permanently?
Yeah, very pleased. You know, I think I've really enjoyed my time here in the first half of the season, and you know, we've done really well as a team and as a club as a whole. So you know, it's a pleasure for me to get the chance to make it permanent.
Why was it the right time for you to move permanently to the club?
Just me for my own personal reasons, really. You know, I wanted to, to sign and commit somewhere, instead of keep doing loans and stuff. So, when I had the chance to sign here, it was almost a perfect match. Being here, working with the manager, the players, and all the fans and supporters that we have, it's a fantastic club to be at.
They sometimes say when you go out on loan, the sort of commitment to the club isn't the same, perhaps, but that hasn't been the case for you. But do you feel now you can really settle at the football club? Yeah,
definitely. I think so. First and foremost, whether I'm on loan or whatever, I'll give 100%, no problem. But having been here gives me added incentive as well. Because I can finally say that this is my club, and I'm proud to do that. And the work only starts here, so. I really look forward to it.
You have been with Chelsea a long time. How difficult was it to move away from the club? Permanently?
Yeah, not too difficult, to be honest. Obviously, I have, very fond memories, and I have a lot of people to thank at that club. Being there since the age of 15, and it's brought me some fantastic memories and moments in the game that I'll never forget. And the fans are fantastic with me there since day one. We had a fantastic relationship, so probably that aspect was a bit of a hard point, but to finally get to a team that I can say is mine and my own is a really good positive for me on a personal level, so I'm really looking forward to it.
Does it bring a different challenge, the fact you've now joined another club permanently?
Yeah, like I mentioned, the work starts now. I want to keep progressing as a footballer, hopefully we can keep progressing as a team, and we can go on to do some really great things.
You have of course moved in January on a permanent basis rather than waiting till the end of the season. When did it become clear to you? Was there a moment where you felt Southampton was the place you wanted to settle?
I just think it was probably a few things, not probably one in particular. There was loads of stuff from the stability of the club, from the transparency of the club in terms of what the owners are thinking, right down to the grassroots level. It's very, very clear and honest and transparent, and everyone's pulling in the right direction. So I wanted to be part of that.
When you came here, you originally you showed faith in the club, didn't you? Because it was a tough summer. Do you feel now that the faith has been repaid?
Yeah, maybe, kind of in a way, but for me, even people say it was a tough decision. We had some fantastic quality here still, so it was an easy decision for me. The chance to come here and work with the manager as well, it's another person to learn from in the game, and I just relish that opportunity too.
How impressed have you been learning from Ronald Koeman?
Yeah, a lot. I've learned a lot in terms of one-on-one detail. But I've learned a lot from him. Little pointers here and there, and the confidence that he gives the team to go out and play and express themselves but also in a disciplined way. To make sure we get results and we ain't too open. It's a fantastic thing to do, and it's a pleasure to be a part of.
To commit this long to Southampton, you must obviously believe that the club is going in the right direction and you can become a better player here.
Yeah, precisely. It's no fluke where we are in the league at the minute, so every player here is playing to the best of their ability and striving to become better. So if we all maintain our hard work and stuff, we can only go forward.
Because it has been an incredible time since you joined the club, did you ever expect to be in this sort of position?
Obviously, I expected to be, well in there competing, but I think probably surpassed our own expectations for this season, at least. Having been a new team coming together, but everyone's clicked really fast. Like I said, the manager's been fantastic. All the players have been, outstanding, and everyone's attitude to their training and their work off the field and stuff is spurs each other on. You'll see some players working on things that will make you keep up with your individual stuff. So we're driving each other on, and like I said, hopefully we can create something good.
How important is it as players that you see this as just the start, and this club can progress and compete at the top?
Yeah, I think it's very important that the club shares the same ambition as the players that it has. We know the club's very forward thinking, and so are we as players. So together that makes us a really strong unit.
How good has it been for you to get so many games and play so regularly?
Yeah, that's another main factor of making the switch permanent, was the fact that I'm playing regular games, and you can start to really express yourself. It becomes second nature, the things you're doing. You don't have to quite worry so much and think, right, I'm in this game, I'm out that game. Having that consistency in your position, can only mean that you'll get the best performances in time.
And you've got quite a lot of experience under your belt, haven't you? You've won the Champions League, and you've had some real experiences with Chelsea. Is this a whole new experience for you?
No, not so much, 'cause I've been on loan so much. I've had the experience of the Champions League and some real good highs and winning things with Chelsea and stuff, and I've experienced a lot in terms of that aspect. But I've also been on loan to a lot of clubs, and experienced all sides of the game, positive and negative. So hopefully that's made me more of a well-rounded person and player, and that leaves me in good stead.
And that experience you can pass on to Matty Targett, who is really pushing you for that left-back spot.
Yeah, precisely. Matty's done fantastic when he stepped in and played. He's not looked out of place one bit. He's done very well. When he stepped in, a man of his age. So it just proves we need that in a good team. We need two players in every position, really. Proper competing and keeping the other one on his toes to make sure we get the best performances for the team. You
have been in his shoes before. How easy does that make it for you to be able to give him encouragement and give him advice?
Yeah, I think it's, I think if you flip the roles around and put me in his shoes where I was one day, it end up paying off good dividends. Just to watch and learn and play when you can and to the best of your ability, and learn all the way.
And he's keeping you on your toes, which is so important, isn't it? You don't want to be in a position where you've got that spot nailed down every week. Yeah, precisely. You don't ever want to get caught into that comfort zone. And I think sometimes if you don't have the right players in and amongst the squad, some players can get into that zone whereas if you got another person in your position that's always impressing here, impressing there, it will naturally keep you on your toes. 15 games left to go of the season. Have you spoken as players about what you can achieve this season? Yeah, of course. Yeah, it's that time of season where, we're not. Me personally, I'm not playing anything down. We're at the business end of the season now, and we're going to go for it. There's no reason why not. People talk about other teams that are going to have a resurgence and come back, but we've beaten a few of these teams. So, if they're expecting them to get there, then there's no reason why we can't. There's some players who haven't been in that position before of challenging right at the top of the Premier League. You have. What can you pass on to the rest of the group? Just to keep the consistency. That's all really. That's what they do. They turn players at the top. They play week in, week out, and they keep their level so high, consistently. So if we can do that and we can maintain doing the right things, we'll win more than we lose. Knowing it's getting closer and closer, and how you were written off at the beginning of the season, how hungry does it make you as players to prove people wrong? Yeah, precisely. Like I said, we had the doubters at the start of the season, and I think still now they're waiting for us to fall off when there's 15 games left. But
you know, we just have to keep doing what we're doing. You know, we're under no pressure. We're enjoying our football. We're winning more often than not, and hopefully that can leave us in a good position.
One of those 15 games is a trip back to Stamford Bridge. You obviously, if you'd have still been on loan, you wouldn't have been able to play, but you will now because of this. How special will that occasion be for you to go back there so soon after?
Yeah, you know, like I said, I missed the last game, and I was going to miss the next game. So, you know, it'll be a good moment for me, you know, to go back there again. And strange to play on the other side, but you know, something I'm really looking forward to.